quantity, just doing something over and over and over again. And eventually you're going to get to the point where you find your groove. You said it several times about like our podcast. We're going to get to the point to where we find our format. What's our flow? What we like to do? What sounds good to us and everything. And that's from repetition. You continually doing it over and over again.
But when you say quantity, I think we have two different definitions of quantity.
All right, explain yours.
For me, quantity, when I hear people say it, I just think quantity over quality people.
Yeah.
I just think they're trying to put out content every day, twice a day, 3 times a day.
Just to put it out.
Yeah, just to put stuff out, even if it's like bad.
Yeah.
I'm not with that.
Mm-hmm.
But not quality, but quantity to me, as far as like content production, like as far as like anything, depending on what it is like a few times a week.
Yeah.
That's quantity.
Yeah. rather
than every day.
Mm-hmm. See this?
Because I think people at the end of the day, there's so much content to be consumed.
Oh, yeah.
You're just wasting content.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You're just putting out these uncooked ideas that if you kept them in a little longer, you would have had some.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just you threw it out into the ether and now it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm trying to find a pace a step below yours, because you can just throw stuff out there, and I'm like, I can't keep up with that. That's not my lane. I can't keep up with Isaiah, so I'm not even going to even focus on that. So I'm trying to figure out how can I put out stuff at a consistent point and that I'm happy with it.
For sure.
So it's just, I'm trying to figure out the balance between quantity and quality.
Yeah. Well, it's like this, bro. Like, even with us talking about, like, eventually getting to the point to where we do the blog posts, me and you eventually writing, like, the books and publishing and stuff, bro, I write a lot. I'm not saying, like, I'm just, like, every single minute of the day just writing. But I write several blog posts a week, Granted, a lot of them don't get put out. Granted, a lot of people don't even know that I'm really doing it, But I write them. But that's the thing about it, is that I constantly am doing this. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's either, I just wrote one again the other day on paper. I hadn't wrote on paper in a long time, but I wrote one on paper just to do it. But stuff like that, people will never see that. Like,
yeah, I'm about to say that was, all right.
Yeah, people will probably never see that. And it was actually pretty good. I was like beating myself like, bro, why are you going this hard on paper?
Well, with your penmanship, you could honestly take a picture of it and then it would do it to text.
Yeah.
With like a camera.
Yeah, I was telling myself like, bro, why'd you go?
So just take a picture of it and just have it converted.
But that's the thing, I write like that all the time. So most of that stuff won't get put out, but the quantity of me continually doing the work, eventually I get into my groove. I know,
and it's just easy
how I want my blog post to look, how I want it to sound, how I want it to flow, how long I want it to be. You know what I'm saying? What point am I trying to get across in this thing? When to cut it off, when to make it go longer? Like, I'll figure that stuff out because I've just done it so many times. And that's the thing about content. While I say content is king, and I still believe that content is king, put it out. Some of us get twisted because, like, that's what I was saying. You need to find your groove when it comes to content. And am I putting this out every day, every week, every month, once a year? You know what I'm saying? How am I putting this stuff out? Because a lot of us, we just like, that's what I'm saying. You just get it, post it. You're like, man. And
did you proofread it? Because at the end of the day, I look at it as I'm building a portfolio. This is a portfolio for me to take to advertisers.
Yeah.
And I need them to be able to look at this body of work and it's tight work.
Yeah.
So when I present it to anybody, I just wanted to be happy with it.
Yeah.
And that's a hard thing.
That's one of the
I'm
things,
chasing perfection. Like, I'm never going to get it.
But that's one of the things I want people to understand. It's like, I want you to put the stuff out. I want you to put it out to where you're pleased with the work that you do. Yeah. But I just don't want you to think that, oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm only looking for quality work. So I'm never going to work on this unless it's like the best of the best. Like, nah, man.
Yeah,
like,
then you'll never get anything.
Nah, man. That's just because I say I want you to focus on quantity, I want you to focus on quantity, but that doesn't mean that I only want you to just be like, I'm going to put this out. You don't have to publish everything that you do. Yeah. Like, it's sometimes, bro, I record videos and I feel like the video is fire. I'm like, I ain't putting this out, though. I ain't putting it out. Like, I'm just not putting it out. Like, I'll record this. I feel like it's smooth, but I don't feel like this flows right now. I don't feel like this goes with.
It ain't the right time.
It ain't the right time for it. It may get used later. It may not get used at all. And
but you got it.
Yeah, I got it, just in case I wanted to use it. Yeah. So, and that's the thing about it. But I know that I was doing the work. So eventually when I get to the point to where it comes like, okay, we need you to perform, I ain't like, oh,
I do this.
I do this, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not thrown off. And that's why I want you to be like, I just don't want people to be like,
and put it
I don't want to do it at all.
I would say, like, put your stuff out and critique your own work.
Yeah. Oh,
you have to learn from yourself.
For sure.
When I would work on a story, and then I would go back and reread it, and I'm like, oh, I could have did this better.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Ivory, when I put it out, I'm like, oh, I could do Ivory much better now.
Yeah.
Just on this couple of weeks of me just writing and learning more and doing more research, like, oh, I could do that even better.
Yeah.
And
because you did the work.
Yeah, I did the work, but also I knew that it wasn't going to be perfect when I put it out. So like, just put this out and then learn from it.
Yeah.
And like, see, oh, this is where I could have did this. Oh, I could have described this a little bit better. Oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, that's where
immerse yourself in what you're in. I learned that I need to start reading more storybooks.
Mm-hmm.
Because me reading about philosophy, although I love philosophy, it's not helping me become a better writer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I want to be a Edgar Allan Poe type of writer or a Stephen King type of writer, I need to read their work. Mm-hmm. And I haven't. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, okay. I need to go get their books. I need to go get their books, read it. Because I can't keep reading Alan Watts or, you know, whoever, different philosophers that I was reading. I can't. It's not going to make me a better writer at the end of the day. So just study whatever you're trying to get into.
That's probably where that saying, all glitter ain't gold, that's probably where that saying comes from.
I don't.
What? You never heard that?
I've heard the saying.
No, everything.
This is one of those out of mind moments.
Everything that everything that glitter ain't gold. My bad. That's how I go.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but how does that go into everything that glitter ain't gold? Is like saying, like, if you meet this beautiful person but they treat you poorly, that's like everything that glitter isn't gold. No. But how does that compare to study your craft?
Critiquing your work. Because look, bro, that's what I'm saying. I can put out something, I can think, bro, this is fire. It's best of the best. Don't get no better than this. We doing this for the whole time forever. You can't tell me that this ain't, bro. It's like, that may not work, bro. That may not work. That may not be your flow. You know what I'm saying? That may not be what it is. Like, bro, it's people.
All right, bro.
Bro, it's people that like we go hoop with.
Yeah.
We go up to the court.
I don't know. I don't understand that at all.
You don't understand it?
I've known you. How long have I known you? Since 6th grade?
Yeah. Explain.
It just doesn't make sense to me what you're saying or how you saying like your thing, oh, this is popping. Everything that glitter ain't gold.
Oh, okay. So let me put it like this.
I guess, is that from like your perspective? Just because you think it's gold?
Yeah.
Because it's shiny and it's fire to you?
Because I think it's
it ain't
good.
Real gold?
Yeah.
All right.
Just because I think like, oh, like what we were saying,
okay.
I put so much time and effort and energy to this, like, bro, this is good. It has to be good.
Yeah.
And then you put it out and it's like, it really wasn't that good, bro.
Yeah, man.
It really wasn't as good as you thought, you know? So, you know.
I got you. I follow now.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with you sometimes.
My bad, man.
No, it's not even like a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's just like you take stuff and I was like, I didn't even think of it like that.